Hey all, welcome again to another day, another story of Chandigarh to Australia cycling trip. Today is day 386 and day 8 of cycling here in Odisha. So this morning I got up at 5 o'clock with a cup of tea offered by one of the employee here at Bharat Petroleum. It was refreshing. After enjoying the tea, after saying goodbye to all of them, I started my ride from here. The farmers had come to the fields and they have started their day already. The trains were carrying the passengers to their destinations and I, as a free person, was admiring all of this standing at a overbridge. Let me tell you that I have never felt so free and light. I was flying. The locals were starting their day and I was observing everything around me. These highways are made with the concrete and let me tell you they are not good for a cyclist or a person who is walking on them. There are two problems. One, they reflect the heat which makes it very difficult for a person riding a bicycle or walking on them. Two, can you see those cracks and joints on the road? They never allow a smooth ride on them. I found Odisha is full of natural resources which in my opinion are underutilized. You might be surprised to know that in Odisha you will not find any tube well in any field. They don't even use the underground water for farming, unlike other states in the North India. They leave their fields empty for 2 to 3 months while waiting for the monsoon to come. They sow the paddy into the field only after when the fields are filled with the rainwater. If there is no rain or the monsoon is late, no sowing of the paddy crop will happen. Now because it has rained in last 2 to 3 days, so they have started the process of sowing the paddy in the fields. Time was 6:50 am. I started feeling hungry. I went to a roadside tea stall, but there was nothing to eat. क्या है खाने में? नहीं है कुछ, सब खाली. सब खाली रखे. So I had to manage with tea and a 5 rupees Parle-G packet which I was carrying myself. As I mentioned earlier, in Odisha, on the highway, you will not find many big hotels or restaurants. You will only find these small stalls selling similar kind of thing most of the time. I saw a bus going on a village route and the farmers were working into the field. I saw two kids riding a very old model of bicycle. You will find these Atlas or Hero bicycles with everyone here in Odisha. I saw a temple and noticed that the road conditions are very poor. It is very difficult to ride or walk on such kind of broken highways. Soon I reached to a city named Santoshpur where I saw a farmer sowing paddy in the field. It seems that people have become active again after a very long wait this year for the monsoon. I saw a neem tree roadside. I cut a branch and eat 101 leaves of neem. Neem leaves are very good for health. They purify the blood. I do this thing whenever I find a neem tree. It was around 8:15 am and I have covered almost 33 kilometers till now. Soon I see a signboard showing Kolkata 214 kilometers away from here and Jaleshwar was 7 kilometers only. So this is the place where from I will take a turn towards the border of Odisha and West Bengal. So I have decided that I will not enter to West Bengal through Kharagpur city border. Instead, I will enter to West Bengal via Digha. Though the time was 8:30 in the morning, but it was very hot today. I was standing under a tree roadside when a man took U-turn and come to meet me. कितने में बिकता है?
ये सर अभी जैसे मान लो हम लोग खरीदते हैं थोड़ा 10 रुपया इसमें समझ लो अपने को होता है और 20 रुपये का हम बेचते हैं. पेट्रोल जला के इतना
पेट्रोल से बहुत कम है. तो ये जो गाँव में वहाँ पे सप्लाई करते हैं तो वो फिर इसको पाल के बड़ा करते हैं. तो ये देसी मुर्गी के होते हैं या ब्रीड वाला होता है?
ऐसी मिक्स वर्ड है क्रॉस.
तो आप अंडे खरीदते हो पहले आप अंडे से?
नहीं मशीन द्वारा तैयार.
बच्चा मशीन से कैसे तैयार होता है?
कैसे होता सर हमें भी नहीं मालूम.
अच्छा, आप भी खरीदते के आगे बेचते हैं?
हमें भी आगे से आता है. रायपुर में इसका सब वो है फार्म.
रायपुर छत्तीसगढ़
रायपुर
उधर से यहाँ पे आते हैं, यहाँ से आगे आप सप्लाई. नई चीज़ पता चली यार. थैंक यू. Around 8:50, I became very hungry by this time. I saw a roadside stall and I ordered whatever they could give me to eat. Odisha people eats a lot of fried food and this is what I found here. So this is what I'm having in the breakfast today. It has some vegetable inside and this is the soft one like bhala or something and this is like a vada. All mixed items. looking at those vegetables on that nearby stall, I was thinking I wish if I could go there and eat something out of them. But except the tomatoes, there was nothing to eat. I paid 20 rupee for that and started riding again. As far as I can see, there were the paddy fields with soaked paddy. I was really suffering with the direct sunlight today. This scorching sunlight was really irritating me, and this concrete highway was making the ride even more difficult. At a point, I really gave up. I left the bicycle roadside with the support of a railing. I'm sitting here on this railing, and let me tell you, it's so hot, yaar. It's so difficult to ride in the hot weather. The problem is with this kind of a highway, this is made with a concrete, and this cement road reflects the heat back on you, and it makes you feel so hot. Oh God! And please, don't make such kind of a bullshit highways with the concrete. They are useless for cyclists and the walking people. I put my mattress on the roadside and thought to take some rest. I'm feeling that heat reflected by this road here, sitting here itself. My God, such a bad road, such a bad place. I'm not liking it. Only heat. Seems God has listened to my prayer, Blowing right now. I can feel the breeze. That's really kind of you. Thank you, God. But the people passing by kept stopping and kept disturbing me. What is Jaleshwar?
ये जलेश्वर है, ये वेस्ट बंगाल के पास है, ओके, उड़ीसा का बॉर्डर है। ये पास में दीघा है, वेस्ट बंगाल में जो दीघा सुना है।
दीघा क्या है?
दीघा प्लेस अच्छा प्लेस है, पिकनिक स्पॉट तो प्लेस है ना, ये बॉर्डर है। इसके बाद और 8-10 किलोमीटर जाएगा तो वेस्ट बंगाल आ जाएगा। नेचुरल प्लेस है भाई,
ओके,
बहुत अच्छा है। आपके साथ मिलकर भी बहुत अच्छा लगा।
So for Digha, I have to take a right turn. That truck takes the same direction where that truck is going. If I go straight, I'll reach Kharagpur. It was 10:40 in the morning when I could found this food under a flyover. This man made it with such a perfection. The process was just right and it was looking delicious, but really don't know what went wrong. Either there is a problem with my taste buds or there is something wrong with the Odisha food. I did not like it. Even with so many ingredients added to it, why I did not like the taste, that's an unsolved puzzle for me. I started riding from here towards the border of West Bengal, and let me tell you, both the side of the road, nothing much had changed yet. The same mix of old and new houses were on the sides of the road, and same kind of green fields where the farmers and the tractors were working. But one thing is definitely changed, and that is the level of the heat. Despite of being only 11 o'clock, it was very hot. At point of a time, I took the permission from a roadside medical store owner and slept under the shed beside his shop, putting my mattress on the floor. Around 2 o'clock, the heavy rain started, which cooled down the temperature a bit. Many locals and the school kids, they took the shelter under the same shed where I was sleeping to protect themselves from the rain. I left that place as soon as the rain stopped. Time was 3 o'clock. I really wanted to eat something substantial, so I found a roadside dhaba or a hotel.
3 challenges at the same time. 1, the road condition is really bad. 2, I'm facing the headwind this time, but after many days it is happening today. And 3, I was really hungry, so I was searching for a place. Finally saw this roadside. My hunger is on the peak, so I'm getting rice. Of course, they were asking with fish, but I said no, I need a normal, like a vegetarian food. And
This typically looks like Andhra thali, similar kind of vegetables you will see here. I finished my food and left from there at 4:30 p.m. Now I'm crossing a very remote area of Odisha, but the area is full of greenery. All the small houses either made with the paddy crop leftovers or at most with PVC or concrete sheets. All the shops here were inside a wooden cabin covered with a polythene sheet or metal sheets. I crossed a market which looks very basic. It was made up of small stalls. I saw a school building where the bicycles were parked outside on the road. Here most of the people were commuting using a bicycle. I see more bicycles than the motorcycles. overall, the look and the feel of this area is really very rural. The things which were being sold here were very basic, and the dress sense was really like a village. This must be like a village weekly market, which is known as Haat in Hindi. I saw a temple with a small shed, and suddenly everything got changed after that. I saw a signboard of a police station, all the modern two-wheelers and the women driving them. It was around 5:25 when I saw a Naira petrol pump. Keeping their past track record in mind, I thought to go and stay there because this is the second best option after Bharat Petroleum Pump to stay at night. While I was thinking about it, a young teenager stopped nearby and we started talking. This is Naira petrol pump, and I was thinking to stay or ask for the stay for tonight. Then I realized 12 kilometers there is another petrol pump. I met with Abhijit. Abhijit is doing a very interesting thing. Abhishek, what are you doing? क्या करते हो तुम?
फॉलोअर्स इंक्रीज करता हूँ।
कितना है 1000 फॉलोअर्स का?
1000 फॉलोअर्स का 70 रुपये है।
करवाना चाह रहा है ना, तो अभिजीत शेयरिंग हिज नंबर है, यू कैन आस्क हिम। क्या नंबर है आपका, कहाँ कॉन्टैक्ट करेंगे?
इंस्टाग्राम आईडी है OFX अभी X, और मेरा कॉन्टैक्ट नंबर है 7853 001942।
So maybe if you wish, you can ask him. Right, Abhishek? Thank you. Okay, good man. I decided to ride for a few more kilometers. While crossing a village on my way, I thought to buy something. ये कितने का है बंजी रोप? हाँ।
50 रुपीज़ 40, ये 35।
ज़्यादा कौन सा चलेगा धूप और गर्मी में? जो ठीक है वो दे दो फिर, जिसकी लाइफ ज़्यादा हो। Purchase this rope, paying 40 rupees. One of the rope is broken, so I will change this tomorrow. This guy was saying I will pay, but I am saying thank you. हरी नाम है आपका? हरी नाम। तो थैंक यू, आपने पूछा उसके लिए। ओके, थैंक यू जी। Soon it was 6:30 p.m. It was getting dark. The vehicles' lights were on. The lights inside the shops were on. I was standing at an intersection and evaluating different options for the stay, but nothing feasible was found. Then I saw an Indian Oil petrol pump. I went there and asked for the permission to stay there for that night. So I have reached here. Now let's go and find out if this man will permit me. Excuse me. इधर अंधेरा हो गया ना अभी रात को, तो इधर मैं रुक सकता हूँ क्या?
नहीं, आप ट्रैवलिंग कर रहे हैं क्या?
हाँ, मैं पूरा ऑल इंडिया साइकिल पे कर रहा हूँ, तो रात हो गया तो मैंने सोचा इधर रुक जाता हूँ।
ओके, कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं, हम उधर प्रोवाइड कर देंगे आपको।
तो हाँ, तो किधर टेंट लगाना ठीक रहेगा?
आप आपका मर्जी, आप किधर भी लगा सकते हैं।
अच्छा।
फ्रंट में हमारा पेट्रोल पंप पूरा टेंट खुला है।
हाँ,
लड़के लोग रहेंगे
जी।
आप फ्रंट में भी लगा सकते हैं, नहीं तो आप अंदर एक रूम है, हम उसको भी प्रोवाइड कर सकते हैं।
अरे थैंक यू सो मच सर, सो नाइस ऑफ यू।
आपका जितना कंफर्टेबल होगा वो हम कोशिश
जी।
करेंगे।
आपका शुभ नाम क्या है सर?
नरेंद्र महांती।
नरेंद्र जी, अमित। Thank you, sir. Very kind of you. Thank you so much. So Narendra ji is such a kind person. He has given me the extension with the charging and given me 2 chairs also so that I can sit and work. So starting editing the next episode. And this is how my day came to an end. I have covered 76 kilometers today with an average of 13 kilometers per hour. My total expenses for the day were 20 rupee for that fried item, 30 rupee for that dahi vada, and 70 rupee for lunch. So the total is 120 rupee. If you like this kind of a story of mine traveling around the world, then subscribe to my channel World Wanderer Cycling on a Budget and hit the bell icon so that you get the notifications of my videos first. It was a very interesting journey of yesterday when I had a really a sweet day of ride in the rain. If you want to see that episode, the link is given here, and those who have supported me on my journey, their names are given here. You can read them. That's all for now. Take care of yourself. We will meet in the new video. Bye bye.